Around 1 year ago, a small movie was released. क्या नाम था उसका? हाँ, अरे हाँ यार, इसमें बैगन था, ऐसे चलता फिरता रहता था, कुएं में घुस जाता था. हाँ, एंड गेम.
I'm the best.
So, in this series, Science Behind Superpowers, I will tell you the science behind many characters. And specifically in this video, I will tell you about Iron Man. Yes, Iron Man, the multi-millionaire, mad, scientific genius, Tony Stark. So, watch full video, comment down #yes if you want next part of this series along with your favorite character. So, without cutting the wagon, let's begin. The first suit of Iron Man was somehow made up of iron, but it has many downsides. Heaviness, conduction of electricity, heat are some other. After the Mark I, he continuously improved his armor. And he totally removed iron from his armor. In contrast, it was not mentioned that his armor was made up of which material, but many experts suggest that it was made by an alloy of nickel titanium, also known as nitinol. In Mark II, he removed the bulkiness of the previous armor, and finally Mark III, which was the real armor of Iron Man. Many experts say that his armor, mainly legs, must have a combination of carbon fiber and graphite, which saves his legs from getting burned, otherwise his legs may be.
अबे मैं भी क्या इतनी तेज आग से तो अंडा पक जाए, पैर क्या चीज है?
Nitinol is a real metal alloy which is light, can reform a bit after taking damage, and is suitable for an Iron Man armor. And for some of the hardcore Iron Man fans, here are some of the facts. Mark V was the first suitcase armor. Mark VI was the first armor with new metal. Mark VII was the first armor made for self-deploy and suit-up. Mark 8 to 41 armors are known as Iron Legion. Mark 44 and 48 are the two Hulkbusters armor. Mark 50 was the armor used in Infinity War, and it also used the nanotechnology. Mark 85 was Iron Man's last armor, and his last words were,
And I am Iron Man.
Okay.
all the armors are done. And the last topic for today's lecture is Arc Reactor. So first of all, let's see why Iron Man actually made an arc reactor. In the first movie, when he gets attacked, some metal pieces get into his chest, which were slowly getting deeper and deeper towards his heart. To save Tony from getting dead, Dr. Yinsen constructed a small electromagnet on Tony's chest, which was getting power from a car battery. And he can't take his battery everywhere. So he made a small arc reactor which had palladium as its main metal.
That's palladium, 0.15 grams.
And initially arc reactor, the bigger one, was made by Howard Stark, his father. And in the first movie, in the starting time, the main work of the arc reactor was to power the electromagnet in his chest. From there, he made his first armor and powered it by that arc reactor. Later in Iron Man 2, he found that the palladium was poisoning him, so he made a new metal.
हाँ मेटल तो बेसमेंट में ही बनते हैं.
Yes, you might think that it's just a fiction, but already there are many elements made by humans. Now let's go to the real science behind the arc reactor. So the science used here is the fusion reaction, and basically it mashes two isotopes of hydrogen, deuterium and tritium, together at such high energy that they can combine into one atom. When they fuse, the reaction produces helium and a free neutron, and the new thing formed has less mass than the deuterium and tritium, and the missing mass is converted into the energy. And here's one more condition: the base of the reactor must be circle. But By actual science, there are two problems in this. First, mass cannot be converted into energy, and second, fusion reaction is a very hot reaction which can literally produce too much heat energy. That can also be a reason why Tony made a new metal, with which he might have converted hot fusion reaction into cold fusion reaction. So that's the whole science behind Iron Man and his armor. And if you want next part of the series, comment #yes with your favorite character, and if this video gets 25 likes, then I will make next part. So I hope you liked today's video, and if you like today's video, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. And if you want more awesome content, check out this channel called Young Talent. So let's meet in another video. Bye bye.